We like big. Let's face it, when it comes to making our city better, we're looking for big. Big ideas, big movements, something we can put on a t-shirt. But what if the most important change Memphis needs is not big, but small, like baby small? 12,000 babies are born every year in Memphis. And by the time those babies are 3 years old, critical parts of their future are already being decided. Whether or not they'll graduate from high school, their likelihood for health and behavioral problems, the probability that they'll spend time behind bars or become a mother before the age of 21. Each year, Memphis spends over $6.5 billion on healthcare, law enforcement, social services, and income-related issues due to lost earnings, poor education, and early death. While poverty surely exists in our city, what we're looking at when it comes to a child's development is not a money problem, but a brain problem. And believe it or not, it can all be traced back to a child's life from conception to age 3. When a baby is born, its brain contains almost all of the nerve cells it will ever have. They're connected to each other by synapses, which are critical in how our brains function. By the time a child is 3, her brain has formed over 100 trillion connections. These connections are strengthened by repeated stimulation and activity. Weaker, unused connections are gradually eliminated throughout childhood and adolescence. While genes do play a role in brain development, it's a child's environment, family structure, and experiences in these early years that play a major part in determining their successes later in life. Today, neuroscientists can even see the effects of early stress, neglect, and maltreatment on actual brain scans. So the obvious question is, what can we do about it? In 2004, a small group of researchers, professionals, and child advocates got together and asked that same question. They formed the Urban Child Institute, a research group dedicated to improving the lives of children from 0 to 3. They discovered a number of small, simple things you can do to make a huge difference in a child's life. Like how something as small as touch has been known to increase the confidence and security in a child. Or the fact that although a baby can't speak yet, singing or talking to them teaches them about the sounds and structure of language. Even reading to a child long before they know how to read will elevate their language and vocabulary. And making time for unstructured play with other children improves attention spans, creative thinking, and problem-solving skills. These small, often overlooked things have a big impact on our children, and in turn, our community. So you're invited to start something big, but first, you have to start something small, so that we end up with a city full of kids who grow up to be thriving, responsible citizens ready to become future voters, teachers, moms, and dads. A future generation that stands as living proof that with simple change comes life-changing results. To find out more, visit urbanchildinstitute.org/babysmall.